visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys, well, they're struggling at this point in the year. Just 2 wins over their last 7. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. With a juke. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
I still remember when he was drafted, there was a little bit of controversy about how high he was selected by the New York Giants. But his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the book. Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over, he can really make plays.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 56 yards and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Fancy footwork at the 45. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Another run here with Dalvin. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
4 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dalvin. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. One incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Throwing Jones. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback. That one complete to Trey Tucker.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
It's a gain of 3.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 75 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Levis looking to throw. Working downfield. He's got Thornton. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Well, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
That's good.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Here now, 2nd and 4.
6-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
And the Broncos first down.
Off play action. Jones. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they have no answer for that right there.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Raiders.
The run straight ahead with Genty. And he stopped immediately there. Now a 2nd and 10. There, 12 yards, first down.
A gain of 12. And the Raiders first down.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. And coming out now, the Broncos. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10 to the sideline and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 71 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to punt. As he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is taken at the 23. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Levis. A short throw. That's hauled in by Mayer. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Levis. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Levis back to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And no one there to stop it. Here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And the Raiders have got him. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Jones. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. He'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Knight, and it's a good one. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 37-yard line.
Levis to throw it. In trouble, and he's taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Levis sets up the throw here. To the right side and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down back over the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
At the Raiders' 35-yard line.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. It's brought in by Wilson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
For the Broncos.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for it with Genty. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Jones will sneak it. And he will have the Broncos Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Broncos first down.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
They'll go again with Dobbins. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take us across the 50 and down to the 44.
13 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll get that complete to Franklin. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 4. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's a gain of 2.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will have the Broncos first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts,
2 yards.
as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Kickoff for the Broncos.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 33-yard line.
Encroachment defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Throw out wide is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Levis out of the shotgun now. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end Bowers. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That's to Bowers once again. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll throw it again with Levis. Short throw caught by Bowers. So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Looking to put a drive together. Working from the gun, here's Levis. That's caught by Myers. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Levis now off of play action. And the Broncos get there and take him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Levis. Slant around, and he finds Thornton.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Jones. Flushed out right. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
A handoff running left is Dobbins. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Throwing Jones. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That's good for the Denver Broncos.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos are able to add on to that lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Hooked off by Alex Singleton. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted.
Here's a give to Dobbins. And he's corralled, but now before getting it inside the 35. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a carry for Dobbins. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Landon Roberts there on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
They'll run, it's Dobbins. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Dobbins. A 5-yard gain on the play.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Denver Broncos.
Dobbins will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Dobbins once more. And so that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason, and Ramos tosses his 3rd interception of the game. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Another run here with Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense coming back out onto the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
On the zone read, again to Genty. 7 yards there and a first down.
He was brought down by Brandon Jones. A gain of 7. And the Las Vegas.
Back to throw, it's Levis. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Will Levis sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Play action now. Levis. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Here's Levis. Open man right side, Myers. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Levis looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bowers. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They go play action. Here's Levis. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead's down to 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. What a move. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left during the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any old left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
It's a gain of 35. That's good.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Once more with Harvey. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a gain of 8. And the Broncos first down. First and 10.
Harvey down, first and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Broncos have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Well, now how about this return? And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Now Levis. Completes this one to Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 14.
Levis back to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, there defensively for that pass breakup, Dre Greenlaw. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Levis to throw it. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Just need a yard here, second and 1. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for our Broncos. First down.
On first down, back to Harvey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
There on the tackle. It's a gain of 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21.
16 yards. That's good for a Denver Broncos.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
On second and 11 now. Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
A gain of 2. Brings up third and 9.
Jones now from the gun on third down. Flush to his right. Good coverage downfield, led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's another Denver Broncos.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Again, it's Harvey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Looking to throw. Jones setting up a screen for Harvey. They showed up a nice juke in the defender before the next wave could bring him down. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll try it now with Harvey. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Lutz good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he goes out right around the 39.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
On the draw, here's Genty. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A run straight ahead with Genty. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
At the 47-yard line.
On design run for their wideout. Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Levis out of the gun on third down. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. The home team's offense and Daniel Jones set to take over again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
At the 10-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show